Don't you just love it when you forget to do something? I forgot to calibrate the DC to DC adapter, so I need to go on here. I'm on the Play Store here on my phone. I gotta download this app, so I'm gonna search for, what are we calling this here? We're talking, open the Victron Connect app. So I'm gonna search for Victron Connect app, searching for that. We're going to Victron Connect, install. Okay, now we can open the app. Allow Victron to find, connect, and determine the relative position of devices. We're going to allow that. Connect to a device. Next. Next. So we're going to pull down this. Do not see it. As you can see, I got no power at this thing, so that's why it's not connecting to the app. So I need to get power over here, and all I'm doing is, here's my breaker back here for the wire. I'm just going to take a jumper, jump to here to my power, and that should turn on our unit. Okay. Still no power. Maybe the breaker's tripped. That's fine. If the breaker's tripped, we can just move this to here. Bing. Easy peasy. And let's see what that did. Still no power. Alright, so I got my meter out here. I'm gonna give me some ground. And let's see what's going on here. No power. No power. Power. Is my jumper bad? I think my jumper's bad. Move this biscuit over to... Huh. Well, there you go. I got a bad jumper, so let me make a new jumper and see what happens. Jumpers are easy to make. I just take an alligator clip, piece of wire, strip it, and that's why it's a good thing to keep these on hand. So I just have a bunch of these little alligator clips. You can get those from Amazon cheap. And then the covers here, so I just got the covers, strip it back, and then I just use one of these to kind of crimp it down. But new jumper made. These are easy to crimp down. I like to use one of these with the non-insulated and use that little nipple there to press it down. But now let's go see if we can get this thing to turn on. Okay, so there we go. I heard a little pop there this time. Now we should have lights and we should have power now. Okay, I got a blue light flashing on the blue light on the Bluetooth thing. So now that we got the Bluetooth light flashing, I should be able to, now that we got the blue light flashing, I should be able to come here. Boom, there we go. The shows right up, connecting. Let it connect, waiting for a pin code. Enter the pin code paired. I got your code right here, 567 567 116 116. Pair it. Okay. Output is disabled due to remote input inactive, which is this thing right here. Adjust the output voltage before connecting in parallel or connecting to a battery. So I need to be able to output voltage. I want to add this thing up. And I'm setting this for 13.1. Okay. Which you'll be able to find that on the battery, what you should be setting this to, this output voltage. You'll be able to find that on the battery. So right here you got, this is the battery that we have in there. We've got an Epic dual purpose 14.2 volts charge voltage. So that's the maximum. So I'm actually just going to set ours for 13.7 on the output of the DC to DC. So I got 13.1. Change this to 13.7. Okay. And then I'm going to update this thing. Update it. Continue. Okay. Non-isolated. We're good to go. Connecting. It's not on right now because I haven't had this thing. So now that I could put this thing in there, don't enable for right now. Settings. 13.7 is my output voltage. So now I'm going to click this thing in there and I should be good to go. Okay, now we're good to go. So power supply, it says output voltage is kept constant and current limited to configured values on the settings page. So we're good to go there, and we will, yeah, now we're good to go with that. Now I just want to take my jumper off of here. They don't need that no more. And I can put this back together, put my side chat back on there, and that'll be it for the necessity of that. I'm gonna go ahead and start this engine before we put this thing in the water, but yeah, a couple of things I need to do here real quick today. Got to put the registration stickers on the boat. I just went and got these. You can get an Ozark Trail from Walmart, black letters for the hull. Easy peasy. This thing's got 144 pieces, so whatever you need's in here for 10 bucks. So we'll go put these on the boat. Okay, there we go. I did my best to get these as straight as I can. I am not the magical decal applicator, and these are where the old numbers were. Problem is that you can't see it, but they had them like up here and down here and up here, and then this one was like down all there. So I just took a piece of tape and tried to level them all out. I put the decal in the front. It could go before or after, doesn't really matter, but yep, now our registration decal is on there. So next thing is, need to get some stuff in this boat for legal issues. Fire extinguisher needs to go in the boat. These do need to be strapped down. My goodness. They usually come with a clip on it, but I've already got one on the boat, so I'm just going to use the one that's on the boat, get this put in the spot. Those of you that didn't know, these fire extinguishers have a date code on the bottom of them, 2023. That's when this was manufactured. I think they're good for like 10 years, but yeah, that's how you know. I'm just kind of gathering up some of the safety equipment that I need to have on the boat. Now, what I like to do is I love these little things right here. Now, take this out here because I keep my registration and all that stuff in there. So here, got the boat registration and all that, and I keep it in one of these boxes with the whistle, which is for sound. I mean, you have a horn too, so there's that, and the flares. So that way these stay dry, they stay good, and it's all in one good, convenient little kit. Bam, with my registration. And this kit is waterproof, so that makes it beautiful to just throw this thing into the boat, and you know, whenever you get pulled over and you need to get an inspection, you just pull this out, and 3 of the items that you need are right there, plus your fire extinguisher, and then the only thing left is your life jackets and a throwable. So I'm actually just going to use some of these life jackets on the boat for right now. Forgot to put that back after polishing the boat. Okay, got the engine running good. Just needed to dust the cobwebs off of it, clean fuel going to it. We are pretty much rolling. Got the intake back on there. I did still have the old spark plugs in there, but at least now we are up and running smooth, idling smooth. I still need to change this out. This regulator, as we tested months ago, is still busted. So for right now, I've just been kind of charging up the batteries and rolling with this the way it is. But that one does need to get replaced because it won't put out voltage the way it should, so it's not charging our batteries. Well, of course, as per usual, this right here is jammed up. The lock's all messed up, so I'm gonna have to drill that out and replace this upper when I went to put the life vest in there, which that's gonna have to be a problem. I'm not gonna drill that out today. I'll do that later because I don't want this thing flopping around. At least right now it's at least locked, but of course it's always something. It almost freed up, but yeah, that's gonna need to get replaced. Not today though. Okay, I do need to put some trailer straps on the boat now. I need to these are just some Huskies. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make these permanent for this boat, so I'm just gonna make these long enough and probably cut them so that way it just be boom right down to there. Let me get these stuck on there now. I didn't like how these were whenever they were here, so I just went back down to the frame of the trailer because when I hooked to these, it left my straps like right here, and I didn't want that rubbing on the boat, so I just stuck it down there to the frame, so that's good. All right, now we got a throwable for the boat, so let's go check the trailer lights. Hooked up. Looks like our running lights are working good. That one's working. That one's working. Those are working. And those are working. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's check our turn signal. Turn signal. Yeah, turn signal is working. The right turn signal is working. Left is working. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, this is great. Our lights are all working. That's wonderful. There's no anchor on the boat right now, so gotta use anchor. Way too much ankle line. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. That's for a bigger boat. Plenty of chain. I got some dock lines, so what I might do is I might just use one of these dock lines for the time being as an anchor line, just to have one on the boat. I mean, this one's probably long enough to use, plus this chain for any of the water that will be in. If I needed it, I at least have got it. Now, on top of that, I've also got we've got our trolling motor, so realistically I don't see us pulling out this anchor for any reason, but I'm gonna hook this to the anchor and stick that in the boat just to have on the boat. This thing don't even fit. I mean, and if this don't fit, I don't know what kind of rinky-dink kind of anchor we can put in here, but for now, that's just gonna be what it is. I'll just pull this out and put it down on a cushion. We got the thing right there so the line can hang out, the chain can hang out without scratching anything, but at least we'll have an anchor on the boat. Okay, and that's it for today. So tomorrow we'll probably put the boat in the water and calibrate our trolling motor and just run around and burn some fuel and play around with the boat tomorrow.